We're finishing off the puff pastry now, and if you could just look at the table of all the things, we're going to show you the apple thing first. Or one of the questions actually is what temperature should the sausage and mince be? And as you can see, it's over 75 degrees. That's been out for a bit because we're waiting for some of the other stuff. So that's well over 75, and it has to be in the coolest part, and you have to show me the probe. Now this is minced beef, so it'll probably be okay, a little bit under, but 75 is the rule for what we have for chicken and pork and beef. So now I'm going to do the icing on here. Some icing sugar, then I'm going to blow torch it, and this could be served with ice cream or fresh cream or double cream, whipping cream or something. So blow torching it, and it just gets a bit caramelly. You could use normal sugar, caster sugar, but this goes really quicker. And so it goes like a toffee with all the butter that I put on earlier. Yeah, so once this is done, I'm going to show you the next thing. It'll carry on melting a little bit after I've finished. Served good with ice cream, caramel ice cream or salted caramel ice cream. So the other sweet thing I've made is a jam puff here, as you can see. So that's the jam puff, and I've just done the icing sugar with a teaspoon. So we did, if you remember, with the sausage rolls, these ones are egg washed and this one's not, and you can see nowhere near as glazed, so they look a bit dull. So they're better, and some people overcook them, then they go dry, because where they go coloured nice and quickly, they don't overcook. Now this is the healthy pasty, because tell you how you can make a pasty healthy. Use lean mince, put more vegetables in other vegetables, put less fat in the pastry and use wholemeal flour in it, or don't even put any pastry on and serve it with vegetables, so you get your 5 a day. Because the 5 healthy things are less fat, less sugar, less salt, more fibre, and more fruit and veg, or 5 fruit and veg. So obviously we're getting more fruit and veg there. We've got less fat because we haven't got the pastry on it. We could have put wholemeal in it, that would make it healthy, and obviously you could reduce the salt. This is the sweet and sour one, so I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to cut the pasty up in half first. There's a Cornish pasty here. Cut it in half just to show you the middle. Got nicely cooked in the middle there, look. Nice bit of beef there. And then this one is the pork and the beef one, so I don't mind it down here. This is the sweet end, obviously. And we got the apple in this end and the pork in this end. So I'm going to cut this in half because my son wants half of this one, he wants half of the pasty. So that's pork and beef in that one. So is there any other questions I missed out? What other jobs does eggs do? So if you do southern fried chicken or chicken Kiev, anything with breadcrumbs, you dip it in flour, then the egg, then the breadcrumbs, because the egg acts like as a glue to bind and to stick the breadcrumbs to it. The other thing is you can make mayonnaise with the egg yolk, and that's called emulsifying, when the oil and the egg yolk comes together, so it's all in one thing. You also get, it sets things, so it coagulates things like quiche, which is well known, like cheese, so it's cheese, egg and milk, and that sets. So it sets, and it also thickens things that you get a thing called egg custard and ice cream. And also it does a thing called creme brulee or creme caramels. Let me think of some other things. It binds burgers and burgers together, so they stop falling apart, and fish cakes. So we've gone through all the foods. So this is our puff pastry. What temperature? Let me see. 3 ways pastry healthy. We said that lacto vegetarian. They can have milk and eggs. We've done the egg one, and that's it. And the last question on here is, what would you like me to make? So you just have to tell me, and then maybe what everybody votes on, I'll make. Thank you.